Living large on $22 an hour, is it a joke? $22 an hour. It sounds like a decent wage, right? But let's break it down. After taxes, rent, utilities, groceries, and maybe a little bit of fun, how much is really left? Sounds like a decent chunk of change, right? But is it really enough to live comfortably, or is it just an illusion of financial stability? Enough for avocado toast and rent, maybe? Or is it just enough to get by with little room for anything else? Let's dive deeper. Hold your horses, cowboy. Turns out, making a budget on that kind of cash is like walking a tightrope over a pit of avocado pits. One misstep and you're in trouble. One wrong step and bam, you're knee-deep in debt, wondering where it all went wrong. It's a constant balancing act, and the stakes are high. But fear not, my financially challenged friends. There are ways to manage and even thrive on a tight budget. This isn't an episode of Planet Money where we make you feel bad about your spending habits. Instead, we're here to empower you with practical tips and a bit of humor. This is about conquering that budget like a boss, one hilarious financial decision at a time. So, let's get started and turn those financial woes into wins. Let me introduce you to your new financial wingman, the 50-30-20 rule. Think of it as the Beyoncé of budgeting, fierce, effective, and always on point. No complicated spreadsheets, no confusing jargon, just a simple system that even your dog could understand. Maybe. Here's the gist. 50% of your after-tax income goes to essentials, 30% to your wants, and 20% to savings and debt repayment. It's like a perfectly balanced meal, except instead of vegetables, it's paying your bills on time. Exciting, right? Okay, let's talk essentials. This category is the grown-up stuff. Rent, utilities, groceries. Basically, everything you need just to survive in this crazy world. Think of it like this. Your essential expenses are like that friend who always borrows money and never pays you back. Annoying, right? But you kind of need them around. Wait, where were we? Ah, yes, essentials. First up, shelter. Unless you've mastered the art of living under a bridge, respect if you have, rent or mortgage payments are going to take a big bite out of your paycheck. The 50-30-20 rule says to aim for no more than 30% of your income on housing. So, if you're pulling in $22 an hour, that's about $1,144 per week. Before taxes, of course. Do the math, folks. Don't even get me started on utilities, electricity, gas, water. It's like they're actively trying to drain your bank account. But hey, at least you can shower indoors. Section 5, groceries and transportation. Fueling your body, not your impulsive spending. Next up, food and transportation. Groceries can be a slippery slope. One minute you're grabbing a gallon of milk and some eggs. The next you're leaving with a shopping cart full of Oreos and frozen pizza. And let's not forget about transportation. Whether you're battling rush hour traffic or squeezing onto public transportation, getting from point A to point B can feel like an Olympic sport. The key here is to be smart. Meal prep, anyone? And maybe ditch the daily latte habit. Section 6, 30% wants. Treat yourself. Within reason, please. All right, let's move on to the fun stuff, the wants. This is where you get to indulge a little. Think of it as the dessert of your budget, the sweet reward for all that responsible spending. But remember, moderation is key. We're not talking about blowing your entire paycheck on a pair of designer shoes you'll only wear once, unless they're really, really fabulous. This is about finding joy in the little D. A concert day or that the abbey. Section 7, 20% savings and debts, the responsible adult stuff. This is where we dive into the nitty-gritty of managing your money like a pro. Now for the not so fun, but oh so important part, savings and debt repayment. It's not glamorous, but it's essential for financial health. This is the money you're putting aside for emergencies, retirement, or that mountain of student loan debt that's been haunting your dreams. Think of it as your financial safety net. I know, it sounds about as exciting as watching paint dry, but it's a crucial step towards financial freedom. But trust me, your future self will thank you. Imagine the peace of mind you'll have knowing you're prepared for whatever life throws your way. Start by building up an emergency fund, for those just-in-case moments, like unexpected car repairs or sudden medical expenses. Like when your car decides to break down on the highway, leaving you stranded and stressed. Or your cat develops a sudden and unexplained limp, leading to an unexpected vet bill. Then, tackle those debts like the financial ninja you are. Prioritize high-interest debts first and chip away at them methodically. Celebrate each milestone, no matter how small. Every step forward is progress towards a debt-free life. Section 8. Quirky budget hacks. Outsmarting your brain and your wallet. Here are a few quirky budget hacks to outsmart your brain and keep your finances in check. These tips are designed to make saving money feel less like a chore and more like a fun challenge. The cash envelope system. Remember cash? It's like digital money, but you can actually touch it. This method helps you visualize your spending and makes it easier to stick to your budget. Try dividing your wants budget into different envelopes for things like eating out, entertainment, and shopping. Label each envelope clearly and only spend what's inside. Once the cash is gone, it's gone. This physical limitation helps curb impulsive spending and makes you more mindful of your purchases. The unsubscribe and unfollow challenge. Tired of being bombarded with ads for things you don't need? This hack is all about reducing temptation. Unsubscribe from all those tempting email lists and unfollow those influencers who make you feel bad about your current wardrobe. This will help you focus on what you truly need. The 30-day rule, want to buy something, wait 30 days. This rule helps you differentiate between a want and a need. If you still really want it after a month, then maybe it's meant to be. This waiting period gives you time to evaluate the purchase, but chances are you'll have forgotten all about it. This simple delay can save you from many unnecessary purchases and help you save more money in the long run. Section 9, budgeting, not so scary, actually kind of fun. Seriously. And there you have it, folks. Budgeting on $22 an hour doesn't have to be a nightmare. With a little planning, a dash of humor, and maybe a spreadsheet or two, if you're into that sort of thing, you can take control of your finances and achieve your financial goals. Remember, it's all about finding a balance between enjoying life today and setting yourself up for a brighter tomorrow. Now go forth and budget like a boss. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe for more tips. What budgeting tips have worked best for you? Share in the comments below.